US President Donald Trump slammed China's halt of the American soybean purchases as an economically hostile act, warning the Tuesday that his country could in turn stop buying cooking oil from the world's second biggest economy. Also, we are considering terminating business with China having to do with the cooking oil and the other elements of the trade as retribution, Donald Trump said on his Truth Social platform. Also, this is not good for both the countries. His comments online, however, came shortly after he appeared to soothe the rising temperatures between the Washington and the Beijing. Also, we have a fresh and fair relationship with China, and I think it will be fine. And if it's not, then that's going to be okay, Donald Trump told reporters at the White House. Trade tensions between the world's two biggest economies have reignited in the Donald Trump second presidency, with the tit-for-tat duties reaching triple-digit levels at one point. In an interview with the Financial Times on the Monday, the U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent slammed the Beijing, accusing it of seeking to harm the global economy following the China's sweeping new export control in the strategic field of rare earth. Also, Trump in return maintained that Washington has to be careful with China. I have a great relationship with the President Xi Jinping, but sometimes it just gets testy because China likes to take advantage of people, the Donald Trump said. Where the punches are thrown, you got to put up the blocks. On the Truth Social, the Donald Trump stressed that China's halt in purchases was causing difficulty for the United States soybean farmers. The U.S. imports of the animal fats, greases, and the processed oil, including those used cooking oil, have skyrocketed in the recent years, driven by rising domestic production of the biomass-based diesel, according to the government data. Also, China tariff threat. While the tensions between the Washington and Beijing have de-escalated from their peak, the truce remains shaky. After Beijing imposed fresh control of the export of the rare earth technologies and items, Donald Trump said that he would roll out an additional 100% tariff on the country's goods from the November 1st. And the United States Trade Representative Jamieson also agreed that he told the GNCC that separately the timeline could be accelerated. A lot depends on what the Chinese do, Greer said in the interview, adding that Beijing had chosen to make this major escalation. China is the world's leading producer of the minerals used to make the magnets crucial to the auto, electronic, and defense industries. Scott Bessent told the Financial Times and Millennium that this is a sign of how weak their economy is and they want to pull everybody else down with them. Last week, Donald Trump also threatened to scrap a planned meeting that with Xi Jinping at the Pacific Economic Operation, that is the APEC summit, starting later this month. China over the weekend also accused the United States of double standards after Donald Trump's threat of the further tariffs. On Tuesday, the China said that it was ready to fight to the very end in the trade war with the United States.